So you started your YouTube channel a few months or say weeks ago. For some reason, you're stuck at say 10 or 100 subscribers. No matter what you post, you're posting nearly every day. You're consistent. You're doing everything that other people say you should do. But for some reason, you're still under the 1,000 subscriber mark, and you wonder if you would ever hit that mark. You're not even anywhere close to 500 subscribers. Well, that's what made this video for you today. My name is Glory. Welcome to my channel. I'm going to be telling you how I hit the 1,000 subscriber mark posting only shorts. Yeah, you heard me. It is possible. So I'm going to be giving you 6 or 7 steps how to achieve that. First step I would say is, who is your target audience? What is your niche, right? There might be a different variety of things that you post about, because people tend to say you should niche down to just one, but not in my opinion. To be fair, you can have a bunch of things that you post about. For example, you're posting about lifestyle, you're posting about fashion, you're posting about different things of comedy. So you can have a bunch of things that you consider to be your niche, but you want to be sure that your videos get into the target audience. What do you want your audience to know you for? So if you're into fashion, for example, that's one of the first things that you want to spell out from your content. You need to go and look at what other fashion creators are doing. I'm not saying to copy them, no, but you need to go draw some inspiration, because you're posting shorts, right? You need to understand that when you're posting shorts, people's attention span is short. So they're not looking to stay too long in the video. People these days max 30 seconds there. They're looking to scroll away. So you want to make sure that you communicate your message or the video that you're posting within a short amount of time to your target audience. Number 2, I would say be consistent. I think this is a no-brainer, but you get told that every time, be consistent. But it's important to set a structure to how you want to post, say 3 to 4 times a week for shorts. I personally would not recommend that you post shorts every day, in my opinion, because then you don't give the algorithm a chance to push the ones you posted before, right? If you've already become popular, people already know you have a lot of subscribers that like and comment your shorts, it's a different case. You could post every day if you want. But if you're just starting out, right, you want to post 3 to 4 or 5 times a week, but probably not every day. I had that personal experience where I tried to post every day, and for some reason my views were going lower. I couldn't understand it. So I don't think it's the best approach if you post every day. You could aim to post a few times a week and just let the algorithm do its thing. Let the algorithm push your video and give it a chance. Number 3, I would say be spontaneous with your ideas. Absolutely be spontaneous. There are times that I've set up a video, recorded, edited it, do everything. I post it and it just feels like it flopped, or maybe it didn't flop, or it didn't get as much views or likes as expected. But then there are other times that I just thought about something, I set up a camera and film it, almost zero editing, just put caption on it and I posted it, and it's just blowing up within 2 hours. So absolutely be spontaneous. Don't be afraid to go outside of your niche, because you're just starting, right? You're testing out different things. You're trying to know what works for you. You're trying to understand your audience, right? So be spontaneous. Don't be afraid to do that. Number 4, I would say engage with other shorts. Engage with other people. If you're expecting people to comment on your videos, to like, or to say 1 or 2 things about your video, you also want to do that for other creators. I don't know if it's just me, but sometimes when I see a comment on the video and the comment is so funny or it's so relatable, I go personally to check who that person that commented is. They might even be a YouTuber themselves or a content creator. So I would encourage you to comment. I don't know if you've come across in the comment section, still people say, "Oh my god, that comment's so funny, I'm following you right now." It happens, right? So you want to engage with other people's posts. The niche that you already are, you need to engage in that post. Number 5 is similar to something I said previously. You want to draw inspiration from other creators. Now, note, don't copy. No, you don't want to copy that. You want to draw inspiration. First of all, you want to look at the thumbnail, see what they're posting. Yes, for sure, what's there. You can edit your thumbnail. The catchy phrases that they use as the title for the shorts, right? The initiative behind it, the tags that they use, you or the hashtags that you want to observe it. Into the comments and look at what people like the most about that video, what people are talking about the most. You can get this information by the comment that has the most likes, or a lot of people relate to that comment. Get into that and draw some inspiration from that. And obviously you want to add your special touch to it, your uniqueness to it, because that's what makes you you, really. Number 6, this one is a bit of a tricky one for me personally, but there's this thing where you use like a popular audio, a popular sound in your video, even if that's not the sound that's going to play, but you use it in the background. Now I'm careful with this one, because usually the most of the music or most of the sounds that go viral, some of them are really vulgar and off. So obviously you don't want to use that kind of sound if it goes against your morals and your values. I personally, there's some sounds that I don't use despite how popular they get. If it's full of profanity or it's vulgar or it's just curse words and swearing, I'm not going to use it. So there are other popular sounds that would be going viral. It might just be a tone in the background or the sound is not profane. Yeah, you want to use that. So I would also show you how to use those kind of sounds. Your audio or your video itself can already have a sound, might already have a sound, right? Well, you can put this sound or the trending audio in the background when you're about to upload the video, and then reduce the volume of the trending audio up until zero. So it's just going to be in the background. So anytime YouTube is pushing videos that use that sound, your video would come up on the feed, and that's what you want. That's one of the ways to attract new followers. Have you ever noticed when you're watching a short with this audio or this popular sound, and for some reason the next 2 or 3 shots that you see after that is still with that exact same sound? Exactly, that's what happens. So you want to do that, test it out and see how that works for you. But as I said, don't use any audio or music that goes against your personal, moral standard or values. I don't do that, so I would not encourage you to do that either. The 7th point, would I say this is the last point? Well, I would say the 7th point would be that as you keep doing this, you would notice that your views are going up. Ideally, your views are going up. If they're not going up, then it might be a thing of fixing either your visuals, because sometimes your video needs to be visually appealing, or the content of the video, right? So you want to make sure that you're producing good quality content. Now, I'm not saying your content is crap. I wouldn't say that out loud. I'm just kidding. But there's sometimes just you put in the effort and the video absolutely flops, right? So it's part of the process. But what I was gonna say is you want to observe then from all the videos that you've been posting, the one that has the most views, you want to observe what was this content about? What was the niche? Was it something funny? Was it relatable? Exactly. So you want to do that and replicate that kind of content, right? Because apparently that's what the algorithm wants to see, or that's what your audience wants to see. So you want to make more of that video, and then YouTube is going to push that to the people that need to see. Last but not the least, because I have a few other things I could tell you, but I don't want to just pack them all in one video. So if you want to see something more like this, please follow or subscribe for more. The last thing I would say is that you should go into long form content. Yeah, I know it sounds a bit counterproductive. I'm telling you how I gain 1,000 subscribers posting shorts, and then I'm telling you go into long form. Yes, shorts are a quick way to attract viewers, right? To attract subscribers. So they just see your video and they're just scrolling past. But if you want like a sense of community, if you want your audience to say trust you, right? Because I found that you used to maybe posting shorts, your shorts are getting views, but people are not commenting as much or they're not liking. Not because it's not good content, but because they don't know you, right? So it's my perspective that you build trust by putting the long form video. Literally, that's what I'm doing right now. Because if you go through my page, you see that most of my videos are shorts, and I'm just gradually stepping into long form content. So you want to do that. That's one thing that's going to help you build trust with your audience. Also, there's certain parts of your YouTube Studio app or analytics that you will not see if you're not doing long form content. For example, currently I can't see the time that my viewers see my content, right? Because that is something that could help you to know when's the best time to post. But currently I don't know. I can't see that because I hadn't been posting long form content before now. So that's an advice for you. You should definitely know that YouTube Studio should be your best friend. You definitely want to go there. It gives you an idea into what was the most viewed content or how people are responding to the things that you post. So do that. I hope this was helpful for you. Please like and subscribe. Thank you. Bye.